at Purity Lake down there in East Madison, New Hampshire. But right now, we are going to be talking about more than just Purity Lake. We're going to be talking about the White Mountain National Forest and, of course, some wonderful programs going on. Thanks to Bob Amidon for coming in to talk to us about these things.
Good morning.
Are you having a great summer so far?
So far, I think we're a little bit slower than we have been in the past, but we're still fairly busy.
Excellent.
Campgrounds are full. People are at Lower Falls.
Yeah, that's good. It is good that the campgrounds are full. It's one of those summers where with the economy and with the weather, you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
So it is nice.
Good weekend forecast. So.
That's perfect. I know I drove past the Conway Road on Thursday night, and I could smell campfire, from the campgrounds out.
Covered Bridge Campground.
Covered Bridge Campground, so that was really fun. But you're here to talk to us about the summer programs going on.
Right. Every Saturday night at the barn at the Russell Colbeth House on the Kankamogus Highway, we have programs that are presented by Forest Service people, and outside the Forest Service, programs that we think are pertinent to the forest and to the education of the public.
Excellent. Yeah. So for people who don't know where the Russell Colbeth barn is and a little bit of its history, it actually just became sort of the site of a lot of activity not too many years ago, as it was resurrected or recreated.
Well, the barn was built in 2003, but the Russell Colbeth house itself was built in 1832, and it's the last original structure of the town of Pasconaway.
Wow!
Which was flourished in the early to late 1800s.
Wow, a lot of history.
A lot of history
down there, which is really neat. So the barn is how many miles from the intersection in Conway, if people are looking to...
All right, we're 12 miles west of Conway on the Kankamogus Highway, just past Bear Notch Road.
Just past Bear Notch Road, okay.
And the programs start at 7 o'clock and usually run an hour to an hour and a half, depending on the program that we have.
Yeah. Are there bathroom facilities out there?
Bathroom facilities, it's lighted. We have a generator facility out there, so if we need lights, we have them.
Perfect. But this time of the year, it's light until 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there.
We're in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
What are some of the upcoming programs that people can put on their calendars?
Well, tonight we're having a program about the hiking trails that you folks hike on all the time, how we maintain them, how we build them.
Wow.
So it should be an interesting program tonight.
That should be. Gives people some awareness of exactly what's going on. I think there's some big reconstruction up on the Tuckerman Ravine Trail going on now.
Yeah, starting, I believe it's the 18th, the Tuckerman Ravine Trail is going to be closed up through the ravine itself for some major reconstruction.
Wow.
And the Lion's Head Trail will be available for that.
It will be available. So those will be some examples, I'm assuming, that maybe they'll be giving at the
We might be talking about that tonight.
How our trails constructed, constructed and maintained, and that's fantastic.
Yeah. And then next week for you folks, we call it the Taste of the White Mountains. It's wild, edible, and medicinal plants. By Carol Felice, who is an herbalist and also our interpreter at the Russell Colbeth House. And then the week after, July 30th, we'll be having a program put on by our law enforcement people and our new K9 Hercules.
Wow! So, when did the K9 join the department?
He's been, I think Herc has been around about a year now.
Really?
Yeah.
So
beautiful dog.
Does Hercules go out on the trails? Or how is he more of rescue, or what is?
No, he's more actual law enforcement.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a very good nose and very good tracker.
Wow.
He will search and rescue. Could be part of his repertoire, but
that's more.
But he is your typical canine law enforcement dog.
Excellent, but part of the Forest Service.
But part of the Forest Service.
Right.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Where does Hercules live then?
He is basically stationed on the Androscoggin district up in Gorham.
Okay.
And he actually lives in Jefferson.
Oh, wow. So he'll be coming down for a special show.
Special show.
2 weeks from tonight.
July 30th.
July 30th. Yeah. Okay. Saturday, July 30th. And another big event that a lot of people have been talking about, we've been talking about it here as well, the week's It's the anniversary of the Weeks Act.
The Weeks Act, which was enacted in 1911, it allowed the federal government to buy land east of the Mississippi River to create national forests and national grasslands. And that's the main reason the White Mountain National Forest is here now. So on July 29th, a Friday, at the base of the auto road.
No, 2 Fridays.
2 Fridays.
Yeah, 2 Fridays.
At the base of the Mount Washington Auto Road, there's the big celebration of the Weeks Act with the White Mountain National Forest and the partners of the White Mountain National Forest, like the AMC, the Wanalancet Outdoor Club, the White Mountain Interpretive Association.
Wow.
So it's going to be a very good day.
That'll be a big celebration. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Excellent. Well, if people want more information or they'd like to pick up a schedule of the events, where should they stop by?
They could stop by the Saco Ranger Station, they could stop by the Androscoggin Ranger Station, and the White Mountain Attractions Visitor Center in Lincoln, our forest headquarters in Campton.
A lot of different
and
places.
Give us a call,
That's perfect.
603-447-5448.
And we just touched on the events at the Russell Colbath Barn, since they're closest to us here at the station. However, for those people viewing this morning in Moultonboro, Center Harbor, that part of the state, they might be wanting to go towards Campton.
Campton Campground, Russell Pond Campground, and for you folks up north, Dolly Cop.
Dolly Cop's great.
And then we have Wednesday night with a ranger, which is at the Pinkham Notch Camp of the AMC.
Oh, perfect.
And Weeks State Park, also in Lancaster, New Hampshire, has the program. And let me check that one. The dates are listed, so they vary.
Okay, so they vary too. So people should pick up one of those programs or schedule of events. So that's perfect. Well, I'm so glad that you came in to talk to us about. There's just so much going on in the valley.
Yeah,
a lot of
there sure
programs
is.
and activities for families to go out and enjoy, and for people to participate in, especially if you're not sure what to do and you want to learn more about the White Mountains in general. It's a great place to stop off, and
Sure
a nice historic site down off 12 miles west of the intersection of 16 and the Kank is the Russell Colbath Barn.
Right.
So that'll be the site of tonight's event, 7 p.m. So don't be late. Don't be late. Will they see you there?
They will.
Excellent. Well, Bob, thanks so much for coming on down.
Oh, you're welcome.
For coming
as
on in
always.
this morning.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back to wrap things up right here on White Mountains Today.